Good morning, everybody. I hope you all are having a good day. So, my name is Zima from 7 Airy Danes, and today I'm going to explain and bring up a very serious topic that rarely gets talked about, and that is e-waste or electronic waste, and how we should prevent it. So what is e-waste, you might ask? E-waste is an abbreviation for electronic waste. Electronic waste is discarded piles of electronics like computers, tablets, phones, and other electronics. And it causes pollution to the world because the materials inside it is harmful to the human body and our world. Next. Now here are the dangers of e-waste. E-waste contains harmful materials such as lead, lithium, mercury, microplastics, and rust. And if you get lead, mercury, and lithium on your body, you're poisoned and you're dead. And microplastics will contaminate your body, and if you get rust, then you'll get tetanus, and that's bad. So next. And here is from the World Health Organization. 62 million tons of electronic waste is generated in 2022 alone. Only in 2022, already 62 million tons of e-waste. That's an equivalent to 400 cruise ships. 400. And you know the bad part is? Next. Only 22.3% out of 62 million tons of e-waste is recycled properly. So that's not even half a quarter. And that's really bad because it's just gonna stack up over the years and cause pollution to our world. And that's really bad. That's going to get really bad really soon. Next. So you're saying, oh no, this is bad, but what can we do about it? What can you do if you want to throw an electronic way that you no longer use or is broken? Well, first you can recycle it, repurpose it onto something else, resell it if it still has any value. Even if it's broken, you can sell it as parts and other people will need it, and donate to charity, and if it's broken, repair it. But what if the companies themselves don't want you to repair your electronics and just want you to throw it away and get a new one? And here we are, anti-repair practices and electronic waste. So anti-repair practices is a tactic that companies use to limit ourselves from repairing our electronics, like putting software locks, hard to remove glue, hard to remove parts, and other stuff that makes hard to repair. Next. So what is the problem? Well, because all of these limitations, all of this stress set by the companies themselves to stop us from repairing our devices ourselves, well, we just want to throw it away then. Because repairing it, you cannot repair it because it's not repairable. And that creates e-waste, a lot of e-waste that could be reused because repairing. Next. Now this is an example of anti-repair practices. First, it's by Apple. So you got an iPhone, right? You broke the parts. Then you try to repair it, but it shows up with this message, an unknown part, even though you bought a genuine part or a third party to save some. But Apple's not gonna let you install it. They're just going to lock it and limit it, which is going to be really bad for you because you cannot use your phone fully. And you just want to buy a new one because all of these limitations suck. And this is one more that many companies do nowadays in electronics. Anti-repairable designs, like putting glue to the battery so it's sticky and it's hard. And next is solder on memory chips. So if your memory broke, you cannot repair it. You just have to throw it out and get a new one. Well, it's possible to repair, but it's very hard and you cannot do it by yourselves. You need like master skill to repair this. And that is really bad because the companies just want you to, if once it's broken, oh, you're just gonna throw out a new one and buy a new one. That's what they wanna do. Next. So what has been done to fight off these stupid practices? Well, first, the Europeans have made a law, have enforced a law, so these big evil companies, well, they start putting repairable designs and minimizing the software locks on their devices and electronics. So the plan is the EU is going to make everything like repairable again, like once it was like back then. But that's only the EU. What can we do to stop these massive companies from making more e-waste and saying, oh no, just throw out and get a new device? Well, first we have to speak up about them. We have to speak up, like make a protest. You can even make a protest. And these companies will soon realize that they're under fire and they will be pressed to start putting repairable designs and minimizing the software locks on these devices that we buy, that we try to fix because we don't want to contribute to e-waste. Anyways, that's it. Thank you. That's it. Thank you. So what we want to do is we have to speak up about them, and well, we just reuse, recycle, or resell. That's it. Thank you.